Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Thursday, June 20th. And I'm out here in my garden, and yeah, just been enjoying the garden. So I had checked out I had to cut some leaves off of my sunflowers because I don't know what this is. Let's see, can you see that? I thought the leaves that I cut off had a whole lot of those little black bugs. I don't know what they were, so I cut the leaves off. The ants. My first thought was some type of aphid. And I was like, I ain't never seen no aphids look like that. So I don't know what that is. So I cut the leaves off, wrapped them in a plastic bag, threw them in the trash. I don't know if that was friend or foe, but today is June 20th, and by the time you see this video, I will have went out of town and came back. So my dilemma with going out of town is we're in the process of going. Today is in the mid 80s, possibly upper 80s, and then we're going into a heat wave for our area. It's humid outside today, and we're going to be going into the mid 90s, where the heat index is going to be in like 100, 101. I think I heard the weatherman may have even said 105. So my dilemma is, oh man, this is right when we're going out of town. So my garden, which this has happened to me before, went out of town and came back, sun fried up all my tomato plants. So I went looking online. I was like, how can I keep the soil moist while I'm gone? And so I came across on the internet, and I'm trying it. You put some string in a jug of water, and then slowly it will navigate its way and keep your soil moist. A couple of channels mentioned a cotton rope or something like that. I don't have it, so I had this, so I'm just trying it out. This feels a little damp, so I had this setup right here going since yesterday. But this setup over here had this particular string I had going for 2 days, and all the way to right here it is damp, and I have the string going into the soil. And so I did it here. These aren't damp yet, so I'm gonna give it a try and hope I come back. And then I also did this right here while I'm doing this. One of the things I'm noticing is if I'm not a scientist or anything like that, but what I was noticing is that the air pocket, the air gets sucked out, then the water stops dripping. So I have holes or little slits in here, and I'm just going to watch it. So I got this going. Today is Thursday. We're leaving tomorrow morning. So I'm going to let this stay like this all day and see if I see a change in the water level, if it drops. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I'm thinking I have the caps on tight, but these caps have holes in them. So I'm going to see if that's going to work, or do I need to loosen the cap a little bit. The reason I'm saying do I need to loosen the cap is because these here, so there's no holes in the cap, so I have the hole at the bottom right here. But when I loosen the cap, and I'm tightening it back some because I want it to be somewhat of a drip. And I'm thinking that when the air, I don't know, the air gets sucked out, the drip slows. but I'm wondering, does it slow to a complete stop? So I'm gonna watch that. I'm hoping they'll be all right. I got that going on for that tomato, and I got, oh, see, look at that. I loosened the cap on this one, and the water's already down. Oh well, you know, you can only do what you can only do. But it's play around with it. Something I can learn from. Um, that I could, you know, next time I want to go out of town during the time when I'm trying to container garden, I'll maybe hopefully have a watering system set up. As far as getting a drip irrigation hose with this particular house, the hose, I don't know what do you call it, a hose bib or something like that. The hose bib, I think, is on the other side of the house and would have to come all the way over here. So, who knows? Maybe I'll figure something out, up the road. But at any rate, I just wanted to show you this so that you can get a view of what the garden looks like on June 20th. We're coming back on Monday, and today is Thursday, so we're leaving Friday. We come back on Monday. It's supposed to get nasty hot around here, hot, humid. So one of the things I'm doing is some of my plants I have already moved up onto the deck because that little lip area right there casts shade. So I'm going to have some plants sitting right here, which most likely will be these pepper plants, my bean plants. I'm going to have them sitting in shade. And I feel like that's going to work for me. And I already got some plants up there. All up against the brick is going to be in the shade, and I'm going to move those because I remembered, I saw, that's right, the sun beams down during the hottest part of the day up against the white part. And I feel like that's going to help me out because I have my nursery over here, and normally I keep my nursery on that side, but I moved everybody over here, and they've been doing just great in the shade. Everybody's looking happy over here. So I think that's going to help me for all of my container plants that are not connected to the cattle panel. So take a good look, and I will come back to you on this particular video on Monday, and we'll take a look at, see how my little watering system, will it work, will it not work. I'm gonna tomorrow, Friday, when I get up, come out here, I'm going to water everybody real good and see what happens. So that's one of the neat things about gardens. Like, sometimes you just have to continue on with life and hope that your garden will hold on till you get back. So I'm looking forward to going hanging out and with family. We're going up to by the time you see this, we will have went up to Northern Virginia to hang out with my youngest daughter and my sister. Family get together, and looking forward to spending some time with everyone. So I'm also looking forward to seeing what my garden is going to look like when we get back, because it's been hot around here these past few days. Thanks for watching. Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Friday, June 21st, and I have gone through, make sure everybody's watered. I don't know how well my watering system's going to work, but I'm doing something. It's supposed to be, I think, 89 degrees today. Tomorrow, Saturday, it's supposed to be in the low, maybe mid 90s, I think. And Sunday's going to be even worse. I think they said possibly 98, I think. for Sunday, which means the heat index is going to be ugly. So it is humid out here. Glasses are fogging up, but everybody's watered. We're going to be leaving out soon, and so take a good look. Everything is nice and green right now. Just have to see what's going to happen. I put everything that's not attached to cattle panels up on the deck. Everybody's been watered. So everybody that's on the deck will receive shade throughout the day. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's just that I don't know how the heat is going to affect the plants. So we shall see. So hopefully I'll be able to have this video along with that, what's going to happen when I come back up on a Saturday. And so if you're seeing this during the weekend, have a great weekend. Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Monday, June 24th, and back home and about to check out my garden. And they said it was going to rain, and just as I decided to come out here to check out the garden and see how it's doing, it's raining. But that's okay, I'm under an umbrella. So it was hot this weekend, and I just want to see, what did the heat do to my garden. Now, when I left, the zucchini did not look like this. It did not look like this. It wasn't turned over like this, so I don't know. And I'm also thinking that looked like the action of a squash vine borer. I think I might have got by the squash vine borer on that particular zucchini. The other one looked like it's just thirsty. So here is my tomatoes. Yeah, they need the rain. Poor thing. Those look good, but these up here, yeah, the sun got to them. Oh my. Poor things. So they were shaded, but I guess they still got affected by the heat. So over here, this is, the sunflowers don't look too bad. They just look a little wilted, like they just need to be watered really good. They don't look too bad. So my watering system, well, after looking over the garden, I'm going to say that it's a success. Yeah, everybody is wilted looking except for this one right here. But these are, oh, they were affected. They were affected bad, but they're not fried. I'm not seeing any evidence of any frying. But this tomato looks good. I wonder if is it because it's in the 5-gallon bucket, and it may have been getting some water from the jug. I'm also wondering, I mean, they're looking wilted, but not seeing any fried leaves. Maybe they got a little dripping from the jugs in the water bottle. Now these had the strings that are connected into the soil, so maybe the water wicked up the soil and just enough to keep the plants from getting fried. Now these are my indeterminate, and all they had was the water bottles. So maybe that was enough. There's no evidence of being fried. They're just very thirsty, like they need a deep watering. So maybe I did just enough to keep them from being fried. So I still had the strings attached, and maybe it was just enough. I'm satisfied with that. Now this one, the jug was empty. But it don't look too bad. It didn't get fried. So I'll say that worked, but this one is in the 5-gallon bucket covered with grass clippings. That really must have helped out. I mean, in the jug, maybe it was it was a slow drip just enough with the, I don't know. That's the only one that's not wilted. Yeah, strawberries are taking a beating. But they survived. Now, everybody that's up here on the deck did just fine. They did just fine. And now that I think about it, I think I'm going to leave everyone that's on the deck up there because we're not done with the summer. No telling how many more heat waves we have to go through. We still have the whole month of July, whole month of August. Even the blueberry bush shows no evidence of being fried, and I didn't do anything to that. And that does get some sun right there on the deck. Peppers look great. Beans look great. That probably wasn't the best spot to put them because they're underneath a ledge from the roof. But everybody survived up there. Nobody's wilted. All the plants look good. So I will come back to show you how the plants look at the latter part of this week, and I feel good. You know, I'm glad I was able to come back and still had a garden to come back to. Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Saturday, June 29th, I believe. Yeah. Whew. Just wanted to give y'all a quick update on the garden from when we had our last heat wave, and we're now back in another heat wave for the weekend. And the temperatures are going to be in the mid 90s, the mid 90s this Saturday, today, and Sunday. It's going to be even hotter Sunday, so they say. And I got out here to water my garden, so everybody is, back, looking like they're supposed to look. See? So we're now about to head into July, and I would say I think my garden would be doing a whole lot better if I wasn't planting in containers, because this takes a lot to stay on top of watering your plants, and of course making sure they got the proper nutrients, which sometimes not all. Oh my goodness. Saw a bee heading straight for me. I'm out here later than I normally would be because I slept in. It's Saturday and it's hot. It's got to be like around 9 o'clock. right about now. But like I was saying, you know, going out, buying all these proper nutrients can hit the wallet sometimes. So I'm doing my homemade weed tea, which seems to be helping. But maybe I could be watering them with the weed tea a little more, But once again, this is my first garden season on this property, and definitely doing everything in containers. Plus, I think also it could be, I'm dealing with, the heat and the intense sun, but they do get shaded though. So this is not an all day in the sun spot right here. Plus, I decided to keep everybody, well, I don't want to keep all the plants that are not connected to the cattle panel up on the deck where they'll get shaded by that lip coming off the roof. And the same thing back there, those plants up against the brick also will stay in the shade, which they seem to be doing pretty good up there on the deck. They're getting some sun, but then when it starts really intensifying, the shade shows up. All right, so everybody is doing fine. They survived the first heat wave for us in the season. So I will catch you on the next video. Hopefully there will be no garden drama out here. I got some tomatoes, just waiting for them to get a nice size. Got peppers. Some of my herbs are growing. Oh, I had to pull out the zucchini plants because squash vine borer showed up on the property while I was gone from the looks of it. So I went ahead and snatched out both of the zucchini plants. I do have the one zucchini plant struggling up there on the deck. So maybe I'll put that one in. And maybe that's the zucchini plant that I accidentally broke the roots off of, and I put it in some water and re-rooted it. So maybe that one will have a chance to, shine over there. So until next time, everybody stay cool and watch out for this heat. This heat ain't no joke. It was humid. As soon as I walked outside, it was humid. I started sweating. So it is crazy hot outside. Thanks for watching.